back everyone, the Transporter Gaming here, and today is the big one. This is the first car in this game to be included in this game that hasn't been produced any later than the year 2000. It is a 90s classic, it is an NFS classic, it is a racing classic, it is a hypercar classic. It's classics all around. It is my legend car of the year, the McLaren F1 LM. The F1, well, the P1 has had a fantastic year at least, being featured all around in the business, but if it weren't for this car, the F1, the P1 wouldn't be as great as it is today. And I truly believe that this car has set so many goals in the racing world and in the automotive road-going world today. I mean, this basically is a road-going version of the Le Mans winning GTR. Even has the GTR badging there on the wing there to just to show as proof that this is a Le Mans winning machine. But this is a road-going thing, and it actually have the. Does it say it? Because I put it. Yeah, it's the XP1 LM. If you've played Rivals or Most Wanted, you know that it's the same prototype model used in that game as well. So down to business. We've got a 6-liter V12 in the middle, about 627 plus. I think 640. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's north of 630, probably 650. But it has a lot more power than the standard F1. It'll only do about 217 because of all the downforce data between the splitter and the wing. This car was basically meant to handle corners better than the F1. Even though the F1 is actually not that bad at corners, it just loves to get its tail out. Alright, so this is probably the highest rendered model that you probably see in any game. Any game. I thought Most Wanted had the highest rendered model. This is now the top dog. I really don't see anything getting any prettier or more realistic than this. And then we go on the inside here. Here it is, front and center as usual with the McLaren F1 LM V12 steering wheel. Two things in the back. And give me if I can. Nope, that's. Yeah, get the thing off the middle. There you go. Oh man, isn't. Oh well. Because there are two seats by my left and right. That's pretty much how McLaren, the F1 was built. I always thought I had like one seat, but it actually has 3 seats. Just so you know, FYI, the F1 has 3 seats. So, but I was back when I was like 4 years old. Yeah, this car was actually born on my birthday. Anyway, without further ado, now is a 6-speed stick. It's no funny business, not like in the Lycan. So let's get this started and see if this car is as it says it is. Now, there were some complaints because this car came out a week earlier. Because I just got this car now. It's out in North America. If you live in North America, you play Driveclub. Go to the PlayStation Store and pick up the Redline Pack. This car is out now for that. In North America. It's already out a week early in Europe. I don't know why. Well, we got our last pack a week early, so must have go after them. Now, what was I gonna say? I've heard complaints about the engine sound, and yeah, and as you can listen here, you can see that those complaints are kind of duly noted. It doesn't really sound like the ever so pleasant V12 that you've probably heard in what is it? Need for Speed or well, Gran Turismo no exception, because Gran Turismo they haven't done that right at all. But it sounds like a P1, kind of a diss to the F1 to be honest. But this is a legend without any side of a doubt. So I recommend that Evolution take this back now. And knowing them, they can do this. They can definitely do the impossible and go back to the drawing board and fully render the exhaust on this, because it doesn't really sound right. This is fast! Now, according to the stats, this car is faster and has better acceleration than the P1. But the P1 is aided because it's a hybrid, and because they've incorporated, that's a terrible term, incorporated, oh boy, that's terrible, Formula 1 technology. The P1 is aided with Courage and DRS. If you don't know what that is, you can go to my P1 review vid and I can lay that down for you. But this is aided by raw power and downforce. Which is faster? Well, in the future I will post a vid of me going around around the track in this and the P1 to see which is faster. Now, the P1 petrol only has a lot more power than the F1, but the F1 LM is a lot lighter than the P1. But these cars are equally as grippy, nearly equally as grippy. I think the P1's a bit grippier. I think it's under the downforce, and I'm not taking that corner well anymore. Why? The P1 is a bit grippier, but here's to say, don't hit that thing. But here's to think that the F1 isn't really that terrible. I mean, it's definitely, I think you can choose between either of the two, but if anything, I just stick with the F1 because it's just raw power and track car performance. Now, if they put the F1 in there, I'd probably be sliding my tail out most of the time. Now, the drift stats on this are kind of pretty high, but that's not really, you don't really sense the drift at all. I mean, it could be just how I'm driving it. You know, you'll ease off the throttle whenever you exit a corner. But for the most part, this thing remains planted. Okay, there you go. Oh, that's terrible. The thing remains planted. It is not really a lot of funny work or funny business, except there. I think the P1 has a bit more grip there. So usually I lift off there. But yeah, then you need to change the engine sound because it doesn't really sound like a BMW V12 there. So in terms of engine sound, I think Turn 10 has won the round here. They have the regular F1. It just sounds like a big V8. So they need to go and fix that. They need to go and fix that. I don't know. I mean, this isn't the first time. Well, this is the first time, so I guess I can forgive them, because most of the engine sounds are pretty much spot on for most of the cars that they've included. So I'll forgive them this time. Hopefully, they go back to the soundboard and properly record the engine sounds of this, so that yes, very good. Get the proper V12 wail that we've been wanting. This is the command base here. Oh dear, I'm about to scratch that. You can't really hear the V12 tone in here either, so they need to fix that. Hopefully they will, though. I have faith in them. Now, I don't know if I'll beat the top time here, because I've been doing it just aimlessly. Just giving you how this car is supposed to perform. Without really any care about initial lap times. This thing is planted, my goodness! Oh, my new favorite car already. If it had better engine sound though, oh well, I'll forgive him. But they need to fix it. I'm actually really not kidding. They need to fix that. Now, I don't think I beat it because I don't know if I was really trying. Oh, there's the dirt. Yep, there's the dirt. Got all that dirt. Oh, after time. I like that about Evolution. They actually, after time, they usually put all the wear and tear after you've done a couple laps of racing. Alright, so, did I beat it? Let's see. Oh, so close. Brian 74 DK. He's actually pretty good on this track. So, anyway, I'll beat him. If you're watching this, Brian, I'll beat you soon. But for the most part, I hope you guys enjoyed this brief sort of test drive of the McLaren F1 LM, my legend car of the year. No two ways about it. It's one of the best cars we've seen in a very long time, and it should be adored as such. So hopefully Evolution fixes the sound, the engine sound in this, because it needs to be brought out more and it needs to be corrected. It doesn't have a V8 as a V12. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this brief test drive. Remember, rate, comment, and subscribe. Sticky tires, even can do a burnout. And I'll see you next time.